John, why have we always got shots of you with the sound of wind in the rigging in the background, or boats as a backdrop? Is it a green screen? Well, no, it isn't actually. I saw this documentary, Richard Branson, and he was living his dream. So here he was saying, and that's the hammock, right? And I do my best business and thinking from this hammock. And I thought, I do that when I'm in the sunshine or when I'm swimming somewhere nice. I could do that. Question from a great chum of mine. John, are you living the dream, or is it a bloody nightmare? Let me explain. First of all, this was my original to-do list. All pretty reasonable, I think you'll agree, with the possible exception of number 4. I had to change it a little bit, yeah? Because who wants to work abroad with a PC and 3 times a day be faced with that fantastic screensaver by Bill Gates, which is terminal error, closing down. Apple, it's wonderful. My iPhone 4, even wonderfuler. So took 6 weeks off with my computers and things and went round Spain looking for the perfect marina. Google Earth every night. For the following day's trip, I go along the coast at 200 feet, spotting lovely little places, and then on my trusty Volkswagen Steed, go and have a look. Found the place. Thought, yeah, never mind the Volkswagen, big touring scooter. That's the job. You're not that old, John. Live the dream. Don't buy a big boat, charter one. It's a nightmare owning a big boat here. And therefore that would mean that if I got a small boat, somewhere great ashore to sling your hammock. Now, there was a problem with this. Now, can you spot what it is? Yeah, correct. It was number 3. On my lovely, huge, bright, sparkly, 2,000 kilometres only touring scooter on a fabulous Spanish road and tarmac, I managed to save damage to both by having the presence of mind to quickly slip my ankle between the two. As a result, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, I've had to stay here. Oh, isn't it been awful? What a terrible place to be incapacitated. And this is it. So, top photo there, that's the harbour, and that's my gaff behind it. And if you look at the 8th balcony from the right, you might see me waving. Who am I waving to? Well, I'm waving to the boat. That photo's taken from the balcony, and that's my new chum, and he's the head of the Guardia Civil Nautique, and he brought his new boat right into the harbour below my window to show off. Not showing off, but having a great time, some of my new friends, all Spanish, who inhabit this place called the Heartbreak Hotel Tapas Bar, where on Fridays and Saturdays we have live tribute band music. And the music's awful. It's AC/DC, Eric Clapton, Pink Floyd. Terrible, terrible stuff. A nightmare. Will I spend 40% of my time in Spain? No. It'll be more. Clients, it's a nightmare. You expect us to pay you to come to the UK and for us to work with you here in some conference room or Hilton Hotel? No, John. We'll accept your offer of half the fee and we'll pop on Ryanair and come out and see you. I'm getting so much work done. So, Richard bloody Branson, yeah, I know he's rich. I'd like to get my hands on him and buy him a drink. There are some nightmares. There's the original one that I've always had. I'm running along a beach in slow motion. Kim Bassinger's tracing me, and even with me gammy leg, she still didn't catch me. How annoying. A newish one. The charter boat has a problem. And the most realistic was I was in Calpe 3 days after my accident. So I'm absolutely stuck in a wheelchair in this saga-centric hotel with one of the worst cabarets I've ever seen. I can't escape. They are crucifying great songs like American Pie. And this nightmare of this line will live with me forever. But hey, so much better stuff. Loads of work done. 3 big workshops, webinars, videos in the can and tested. The boss whispering is going really well. Boss whisperer, well, my definition. So it's the company doctor stuff I used to do, but directly in the ear of a new boss. And I want to be invisible. I want to be in the background. Let them take credit. Especially for newly appointed to what is obviously turned out to be a poison chalice. And a new delivery channel. Well, that's all, folks. But you could do it. You could do it. If Richard Branson failed to inspire you, hey, then obviously it's down to me. Live the dream. It's not a nightmare. JFDI. Just do it.